Meat Week is back this year with several new rewards. Let me share my top tips to rush the event and complete as many as possible every hour. Hello everyone, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video. In this one, I want to show you the new Meat Week rewards for 2020 and share a few tips to help you farm the event faster. Besides being at Graham's Meat Cook every fixed hour until August 26, there's quite some things you can do to speed up things and complete more events per every 60 minutes. Anyway, there are 6 new rewards this year and their chances to drop is quite minimal, around 9% for the cosmetics and 2% for the tenderizer plan. So unless you get super lucky, you will need to grind a lot if you want to collect everything in time. Remember, you only have a few days to farm, so make the best out of it. Anyhow, let me show you the new rewards and how they look like. Alright, as I already mentioned, there are 6 new rewards this year for Meat Week, starting with Meat Week Beer Stain, which is a 100% drop from the event, so the first time you complete it, you will have it and the plan won't drop ever again once learned. The beer stain looks amazing, it even has an axe as the handle, Chally the Moo on top of the cover and lots of engraved symbols related to Meat Week. Now, moving into the rarity territory, we have Chally the Moo outfit and mask, which are 2 drops, each one with about 9% chance to drop. It's basically a Brahmin costume and it looks really funny and cute at the same time, at least for me. You can also get a Chally backpack skin, which is basically a wine barrel on a small mattress with a lantern on the side. It's nothing too special, but it's clever and huge as well. Now, the Brahmin grill is also huge and another awesome item to have at your camp. The grill smoke comes out of the Brahmin's nostrils, and the statement of this item is just too great to miss. Lastly, we have the tenderizer plan, which has only a 2% chance to drop from the event. You can now learn the weapon to roll a legendaries at the Purveyor or from event rewards. So yes, you can get one more melee weapon for the legendary roll list with Meat Week this year. Anyway, it's time to get into the event tips. Let's get into it without any further delays. First, I highly suggest you to farm and deliver a prime meat because it's just a waste of benefits if you don't. You can deliver 15 prime meat per event, which means you can get 15 extra scrip and unlock a 5% experience bonus buff with 30 HP. You can also get free progression by delivering this special meat, so why not? Primal cuts pop up every 15 minutes and you can do several events per hour. If you're not sure about how it all works, I recommend you checking my complete event guide to learn all the details. Basically, you earn more prime meat for completing primal cuts in high-level regions like the Mire and the Cranberry Bog. Well, happy farming! Next, you should craft Chally's feed to always have one to deliver per event. It's a free and instant way to get some event progression and it only costs basic veggies from your garden and boiled water. To craft, of course. So again, why not? Make sure to equip Green Thumb to get more veggies per gathering and Super Duper to get a chance to double the results from your cooking. Keep in mind that everything stacks up and the faster you complete the first event, the higher will be your chances to find another still going in another server. So use all the tools at hand to get things going faster and get as many rewards as possible. If you farm prime meat and craft Chally's feed, as I just mentioned, then you will want to equip the luck perk Good with Salt. Why? Because it will decrease the spoilage rate up to 90% at rank 3 and ensure your precious items won't go bad so soon. This way you can keep farming without worrying about wasting your time if the items spoil in the meanwhile. If you don't want to use the perk due to attribute limitations, items, you can also use your fridge or ice box. It has a similar effect and it doesn't take inventory space. So yeah, the choice is yours. Okay, another great tip to speed things up is to grab wood scraps before the event starts. Sure, you can collect some wood during the event, but why waste time doing this task when you could focus on something else? If you get some wood beforehand, you can simply deliver it as the event proceeds. Yes, you cannot deliver all at once, and then you can ignore the nearby logs on the floor. Instead, you can focus on the other tasks at hand and achieve a higher progression in the same amount of time. Remember, it's the small details that gets you ahead and allows you to finish faster. The best way to fill up the progression bar is to deliver critter chunks. Last year, critters would spawn all sparsed around the event area. Now they are mostly spawning in two huge clusters. The first one is right in the center area in the middle of the shacks and the grills. Dozens of them spawn per event, so all you have to do is kill and harvest their meat, really. Avoid using ranged guns because some bodies will fly away and then looting becomes a difficult task. You don't want to miss critter chunks just after killing them, just saying. The second critter clutch is behind the barrel shack on the rocks near the lake. They can either spawn on the rocks just behind the shack or on the left side of it. So make sure to check both spots for the yummy critter chunks. Most of the time they keep spawning non-stop, so all you have to do is kill and grab. It's way too convenient this year. No wonder events are finishing up within a couple of minutes. Well, what about the other midweek tasks? My little trick here is to do a full circle around the shacks, to clean the trash spots and to collect the greens as well. You can get at least a dozen of them in your first run, and it all counts towards progression. Now keep in mind that the rotten leftovers spawn for every player in the event, so it's normal others will clean up some trash before you do. However, the greens are a personal spawn, so make sure to grab all the greens you can find. Nobody else can grab them for you. Plus, they give a decent progression as well, so make sure to do a proper run by keeping an eye on this leafy plant. It's very easy to spot even from afar. The greens box is just near the critter chunk cooler. You can also put down fires and clean Chally's poo-poo, but these tasks don't spawn that often, so focus on the first two tasks to maximize your progression bar. Alright, so this step is a must-do for everyone trying to farm as many rare rewards as possible. Once you finish the event, quickly server jump to find another. You can use your friends list to speed up the process or return to the main menu to join another random public server. Now, if you wish to quickly see what rewards you just got, I've got a trick for you. Change weapons through your favorites bar to skip the information details you don't want to see, such as a legendary drop or the event logo. Selecting enemies with VATS will have the same interface skip effect. This way you can check your event rewards in a few seconds instead of 20 or 30 seconds. Then you can see if you got anything you were missing and quickly move on. Now, when you server jump, the server can sometimes lag a lot when the grams cook is still going, and by that I mean 20 seconds to 1 full minute to load everything. So make sure to run towards the event area even if things are loading and the event doesn't show up yet. Don't immediately server jump again if things are loading, because you might just be skipping an active event, and that's no bueno because you might not find another one after a third server jump. My last tip for you is to hold on to the passive event progression ways if something comes up. Let's say you need to pick up a call or open the door or even go to the toilet. Then you are most likely going to miss the event if it's about to start, especially this year where things get completed in just a couple of minutes. Sure, you can stay there doing nothing and still get the rewards, but you can choose to contribute. So go ahead and play some music at the barrel area or cook some meat at giant grills. Both actions generate a passive progression. Yes, it's very little, and no, I'm not telling you to be a lazy butt and leech the event, but it's better than the alternative, which is doing nothing. We all have lives, and missing the event because you had to go away for a minute or two is really upsetting, especially if you were waiting for it the entire hour. So don't forget to be productive even if you're not around. These are my top tips and tricks to speed up the Grams Meat Cook and ensure you can easily farm the new Meat Week rewards. So far it has worked really well for me. It's only the second day and I've completed dozens of events already, and I'm now only missing the tenderizer plan, so I'm quite happy with this strategy. Anyway, I hope these tips will help you get all the rewards you want. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I am Marta Branco. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe to help me grow. And well, make sure to check the links below the video if you would like to support me even further. That's really everything for this one. Now, I will see you all very soon in the next video. Until then, take care. Adeus. Bye bye.